So today I want to talk just a little bit about Americans for Responsible Solutions. This is an anti-gun group started by Gabby Giffords and her husband. You probably remember who Gabby Giffords is. She was a congresswoman, and a few years ago she was tragically shot, and when she recovered she became anti-gun. Now, I do want to encourage you guys, if you're pro-gun, to go check out the website. And the reason being is because it's important to arm yourselves with the information and the lies that the other side pushes, because that's the only way you can really combat this. You need to know ahead of time some of the things that might come up in a conversation with somebody who is anti-gun, or maybe somebody who's being influenced by anti-gunners and their lies. So we need to know what they're saying so we can push back against it. And quite honestly, if you're pro-gun at all, and you have even a cursory knowledge of gun violence and guns in this country, when you look at the stuff they push on their website, it's honestly laughable, but at the same time, it's very sad and maddening to know that they're pushing this not because they care about gun violence, but because they're pushing an agenda of control. I mean, that's ultimately what it's all about if you really do your research and dig into the origins of gun control in this country. But I want to take a step back, because specifically what I want to talk about in this video is their push against online gun sales. And I'm going to flash up a little meme here real quick that I've been seeing passed around on Facebook and online that kind of breaks down their feelings on buying a gun online. The idea, of course, being you can go to a dealer, an FFL, which stands for Federal Firearms License, somebody who's gone through all the hoops that the federal government has set up to be able to sell a gun. And you have to pass a background check there, but oh no, you can just hop online and buy a gun, and this is where criminals are getting their guns. This is why gun violence is so prevalent in our country, in our society. It's an epidemic, and we must do something to stop people from being able to buy a gun online and not have to pass a background check. That's the idea they're pushing, but you see, here's the problem with that. It's 100% untrue. It is blatantly false. It is an outright lie. You cannot buy a gun online and receive that gun without passing a background check. It just doesn't happen. Ever. Never. Okay? Understand, there are already laws in place to prevent a person from buying a gun online from any retailer and having that gun shipped directly to them. It does not happen. There are laws that prevent this, period. It's already taken care of. This push to solve a problem that doesn't exist is ridiculous. You see, here's how buying a gun online works. You go find the gun you want at whatever online retailer you've picked out. You put the gun in your cart as you would do with any other product at any other online retailer. You pay for said gun. You put in all your personal information, and then you have to put in the information of your local FFL, your local gun dealer, because guess what? That's where they have to send the gun by law. They cannot, by law, send the gun to you. No online retailer will send you directly a firearm, period. They won't do it unless you yourself already have an FFL, and then you can order guns online and have them sent directly to you. But that means you've already passed a background check through the federal government to say, hey, I can buy and sell guns online. All right, I'm not a criminal. You've already gone through those hoops. So you, as an individual, cannot purchase a gun and then receive that gun without going to your local FFL dealer where the retailer sent that gun and picking that gun up there after you have passed a background check at that local dealer's place of business. That is how buying a gun online works, period. That is the truth. That is the facts behind online gun sales, period. End of story. So, to Gabby Giffords, to her husband, who I don't care enough to remember his name, and to Americans for Responsible Solutions in general, and all you anti-gunners out there pushing this narrative that criminals are buying guns online without background checks, please go fuck yourselves.